Archangel, 8th of the Ninth Order of Angels. Their duty is to minister to humans and deliver messages. They are warriors of heaven and lead heaven's forces during battle with the armies of evil. I think this persona actually fits to what I was going to do this episode. Hey guys, DK78 back here with more Persona 5 Strikers.
May luck be on your side.
In the last one, we were storming the castle after I talked to my party members. Because I forgot to do that when I was doing the side questing stuff. And now, I have used the stuff off, oh, I didn't cook. Well, I don't need to cook. I feel ready. I feel like we could go to our destination right now.
This is where the accident happened, isn't it?
If we put in the keyword here, we should be able to access the trauma cell.
There may be enemies ahead. You sure you guys are ready?
We're ready.
That's right. I want to see what happened to Mari-san with my own 2 eyes. The keyword is Snow City.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
It's kind of interesting how it isn't super far. It's actually not super far away, kind of like the other two. Well, I'm not sure where Katori is. Oh. You know red snow is bad.
What is this?
It looks like this is the Snow Festival.
Check out those 2 suits over there.
I didn't know you were accepting rebates. I see a career man in the making.
Sir, would you please be discreet about this?
I can do that, but in return, you need to do me a favor. I want her to take full responsibility for the incident. That way, she'll resign. Once that happens, I'll be the new mayor in town, and you'll be my well-paid associate. You will cooperate, won't you?
Yes. Yes, of course. What did you just say? Ah! The mayor!
Oh, it seems I've been found out.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor. This is really...
Mayor? Does he mean Mayor Hyodo?
Then, Mari-san saw this happen?
I had no idea you were behind this, that anyone was behind this.
You really don't get it, do you? Well, this festival is held by the city, meaning it comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. I figured, why not lower costs and hire cheaper construction? But what's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time. So, what's the harm in one little mishap? That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm calling the police.
Fine. Go ahead and do it. But I'm bringing you down with me. What? I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined. Well, after all, you're the one in charge here. See, I even have the papers you signed. Right here.
Such an unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
You're a councilman, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
As far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me.
Well, are you finally ready to listen? Answer me, Mayor.
Be ready.
Alright.
How can you blame a peon like me? We don't get paid enough for this. This world revolves around money. Money talks, bullshit walks, Mayor.
Bastard! Threaten the mayor? Is that it?
I had no idea Mari-san went through something like this. Something so awful.
Think later, act now. We've got a real fight in our hands here.
Morgana is right. This guy is only weak to... Oh, well, I actually have a better persona for this. He is weak to Sayo, Bless, and Curse. So you want to have Mikoto... You want to have Joker... Sophia and Haru for this, ideally. Or a persona that could do a lot of stuff, like how Joker has right now. He has a bunch of shields, so he's going to be blocking a bunch of physical attacks. You want to rely on magic. When he gets down, you want to then use your follow-up attack and do a bit of stuff. Back away whenever you can. On will be a good backup here in case the Jack Frost get a little too much. I think, at least.
Right there! You're mine! God, let's go!
This guy's atrocious, placing all the blame on the mayor. He's here to set Mari-san right. Listening to Thug...
Sorry, I wanted to get some more SP.
There, this one.
Like you was a waste of our precious time. I'm not saying everyone do your best.
And do everything we do our best indeed. So, in the way, the Ice Palace is very, it feels like what it could have been for Akubara. He did close his heart. And I mean Akubara, I was in the Big Bang Burger guy, not, I mean the dad, not, Haru herself. So, it's like an interesting way of going about Haru's life. I feel like this is definitely a character build that we deserve for Haru, since a lot of after what happens with the Okuma arc is a little overshadowing Okuma herself, Haru herself. So it makes it a little bit better that we get this in terms of the story. Alright, let's actually do this, since I noticed that we are... I want to do a little boost that does... Okay, that will help. The miso, having some evasion would probably help. Where's the dude? Where'd he go? Oh, over there. On, he's doing a defense up or something. We want to get rid of that.
Go down already, damn it!
No one wants to push you for attention. This is your chance. Start waving on the way. Waited support. This is a part of me. I'll let you see it.
Yo, that was big!
Kitty, can you figure out how to sit down? You're kind of distracting me. Because I'm trying to keep my hands still so that he can sit in my arms like a baby in a basket or something like that, but then it gets a little difficult to understand what he's trying to do. He is about to hit me with a shield. Come on now. I have ran out of SP fully with Haru. Let's get something here. Here. Oh, wrong person, sorry. And maybe, like, I don't know, some urchin. There we go. That should hold out for a bit longer. He's almost dead anyways. I think Akechi would go a little insane in these types of fights, because he would... He is pretty powerful, but it would be very... Okay, it wouldn't be very practical, I think.
Care to join us?
It does rely on a lot on the baton pass, so you would have to pass to him a lot in order to make him powerful, I would think. But then if you pass off of him, then he loses a pad of power, maybe. I would think that would be the case. There we go. Yeah! Spin in his legs. And then Sayo his stuff away.
Now we're accomplices. Let's try
I wanna actually figure out that. Yeah. Oh, if he didn't go away, it would have worked. I need to use a bigger attack here. Uh-oh. Someone took that. That's not good. Someone took that back there. Oh, it's a Kaiwan. That's what happened. I just want to aim it at this dude. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, using the... Okay, so when you're using Haru's attack on him, it's actually a bit better to use the Sayo attack when his shields are down, and then if you could get in between his legs, you can do YYX, and then it'll do this crazy thing with the tornado. Alright, he went away. Where'd he go? There he is. And he's gone. Yeah! Mediarama is going to go over Media. Or, excuse me, Mediarama? Is the question mark there.
Oh, that's all of them. We can get into the throne room now.
Who were those guys? They were arguing with the mayor just now.
One was a city employee. The other must have been a councilman. Someone higher up on the ladder. Anyway, it seems this employee accepted an illegal donation from a contractor who ended up building the sculpture.
Payment for landing them the job. In other words, bribery. We don't know if the sculpture collapsed due to a structural issue or a general lack of care. The result is still the same.
Either way, the councilman was in the know. Not only that, he tried using a fatal accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position. Something along those lines.
Unforgivable.
Everything makes sense now. Hyodo overheard this conversation by chance and found out the truth about the accident. Not only was it someone from the city, but even her own staff had blackmailed her.
It's messed up. These greedy assholes only wanted money and power.
Now I have a better understanding of what Hyodo must be thinking. When she found out those around her were immoral, she became determined to purge the corruption above all else.
That's why she's overworking her staff and trying to push her ethics bill through.
And on top of it, she's trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her.
Mari-san.
Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open. Let's head back to the hideout and discuss the specifics of the calling card.
So, what do we do for the calling card?
Maybe we shouldn't go overboard with it. I don't really see her as a bad person.
Yeah, the real bad guy here is the one who took the bribe.
No, the guy who offered the bribe in the first place is the true villain.
Was it not the shoddy contractors who built the sculpture? And they deserve the most punishment.
You guys sound pretty heated. Who's to say one man's more evil than the next?
So you were here all along.
Oh, why wouldn't he be? He's watching us to see if we were done. He probably saw Joker take a bunch of laps around the city buying stuff, and he's like, what is he doing? What's your angle here?
Whoa, why the hostility? You guys forgot about me, didn't you?
Well, it's not like you could be very useful in the metaverse.
Why would you not get in contact with me?
Well, now that you mention it... Gramps, you completely slipped our minds.
All right then. Maybe I'll forget to keep you from getting arrested.
Okay, we're sorry.
Forget it. So what's our situation? Now I get the picture. So that's how Mariko Hyodo became a monarch. That would explain your debate as to who was the worst of them all.
What's your take on it, Gramps?
My take is you kids are naive.
What do you mean?
It's clear that Mariko Hyodo was cornered by a pair of rotten scumbags. Tragic, I agree. But what is she doing in response? Isn't it just as wrong to change people's hearts and manipulate them?
That may be true, but...
Furthermore, that accident was her responsibility, being that she's the top of command. Regardless of who did what, a real leader takes the fall.
But even so...
It may be a bitter pill to swallow, especially for a group of justice-loving kids operating outside the law.
It made sense for Royale to have Joker go in for arrest of the Phantom Thieves, in place of the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, because he is the leader. He took the fall.
But the real world isn't so cut and dry. And the longer you keep up this hero charade, the harder it'll bite you in the ass down the line.
Sankichi, that's terrible! Take it back!
Sorry. Might have overstepped my boundaries.
No, I can understand your line of reasoning. You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided into good and evil. But that won't stop us from fighting. If we give up now, then the people who are counting on us won't have any hope left.
We help people in a way no one else can. That's why the Phantom Thieves exist.
I understand you all take this very seriously. Then tell me, either way the cards fall, you're not letting Hyodo get away with what she's doing, are you?
Correct. We're going to stop her.
Haru.
What Mari-san is doing is forcing her warped intentions onto other people. And we can't let that happen, no matter what the reason.
Right. We're the Phantom Thieves, and we fight for what we believe in. Yes, we're gonna stop Hyodo. But we'll do it in a way that's true to us.
Alright, let's take back all the desires.
I have no objections. It's decided then.
Thank you. So how will we send the calling card?
Maybe we could send it over with some curry to the mayor's office?
What are we, a catering service? If anything, it should be ramen.
Might be better to avoid closed spaces, actually. After all, she'll probably be outside prepping for the election most of the time. There's no point sending a calling card if the target doesn't see it. I wonder if we can send it somewhere on her campaign route.
Like somewhere she's bound to pass by. Then how about where the Suzushino posters are? I'm sure she'll have a speech over there.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, and if we time it with her speech, it'll be perfect.
The question is, who's going to place it there?
No. Not again. Seriously?
What? We can't do it. They know our faces.
Thanks in advance, Gramps.
Now hold on just a minute. Didn't I already pull this stunt for you in Sendai?
Consider it a favor, then.
Yeah, for being such a meanie earlier. Shouldn't you own up to it?
There's no need to worry. We'll make the calling card for you.
We'll be counting on you, Gramps.
You're our only hope, Gramps.
You little weasels. All right, fine. I'll post the damn calling card.
We really do appreciate it.
How'd I let them twist my arm like this? Whatever. If we're really doing this, it'll be early in the morning. Don't be late.
Hey.
Hyodo's speech is tomorrow morning. That's what will make her aware of the calling card. We have only one shot at this. Let's make sure we're prepared before we send Sakichi out. Alright. Use this time to definitely go around. Actually, are we allowed to exit the camper since it's now nighttime? Yes. The night air is going to be nice as we reflect on our journey and go buy everything up that is able to be bought up, of course. I actually now just thought about it. It would be hard for Akechi to even be with us on this adventure because I feel like Zenkichi and Pubsec would be very interested to know how Akechi would have been involved in the conspiracy. It'd be better if he was away, but it would be nice if he could join you up in the metaverse, like, coincidentally, without awareness of the idea, maybe.
That's a popular choice. Thank you. That's a popular choice. Thank
I avoid these because these are actually dumb if you're actually trying to grind for money, because the best way to get money is to kill those the treasure demons.
Thank you.
So don't buy those. I think those are a waste. Like, they can help if you're super close to the max, of course, but not worth it. Oh, I went into the sweet shop. Oh, come on, really? How? How are those still sold out? It's a different day, a different night.
Have you decided?
What in the world?
Have you decided? Thank you. Have you decided? Here you go. Come back soon.
Yeah, that's right.
The only good that Akechi would definitely get out of this is probably a lot of eating that we're going to do on this trip, considering I'm buying all this stuff, and then Ren's cooking is increasing and everything. It's very interesting, honestly, to think about whether or not Akechi could be there, and then even with Kasumi as well. Actually, Kasumi would probably have a much better time on this trip. It would be if she wasn't doing something like gymnastics during the 1 month of the summer. It'd be kind of hard for her though, because she always trains. That's something you always have to train for. I kind of need flour and miso more.
Want your receipt? You done? Want your receipt?
What the heck? I should buy all the grocery stuff. It doesn't matter.
Want your receipt?
I have the money
You
for it
done?
anyways.
Here you go. You done? Want your receipt? Thank you.
She's tired of her night shift, of course. There's all kinds of things with the cooking that would go.
Thank you.
Vending machines, second maid, and we're out of a G. And it takes so long to do the sweets because even the caramel is out of stock too.
Please, it's popular. Here you are. It's popular. Here you are. Thanks for stopping.
Actually, I'm thinking of something that is also upcoming that it may make the harder on the player if Sumi were here as well. I'm sorry I said Kasumi. I should have said Sumi because she might actually go. She actually might have had more therapy to do as well to help with the with what she's going through. But Sumi would like the food, of course, and Sumi would have had a hard time with the cold. But I also just thought of it. Maybe Sumi would have also had some issues with, like, it would be hard for her to fit in purely because we already have Sophia as our bless user. Although Sophia is more magic based for a healer, I guess it would be focusing on bless and sharp. I say sharp, but I mean the physical. Anyways, we're still already.
Let's get to work.
I guess we could send the calling card and watch the cutscene, and then in the next episode we will take on the boss whenever I find a stopping point. So let's send the calling card. Yeah, I'm ready anytime. Haru, I take it we could leave this card's contents to you? Yes, I want to show Mari-san how I feel personally. You ought to rest. I'll get to writing. Tomorrow's the big day. Let's give it our all, guys. Late in the night. Good evening, Rancune. I'm sorry for the short notice, but could we meet up? I'd like to talk to you. If you have some time, it would make me quite happy. I'll be waiting in front of the fountain. Oh. Okay. Yeah, she's the only one in there, I think. Sorry. Let's go to the fountain then. I snuck up behind you.
I'm sorry to call you out so late.
I was worried about you, actually, because you seemed very concerned.
Thanks for being here. I wanted to talk to you about Mari-san. It's strange how I couldn't remember Mari-san until now. Even when Hasagawa-san said her name, it didn't quite occur to me who she was. But the moment she called me Haru-chan, suddenly, it felt like a lid popped open in my mind, and my memories came pouring out. I remembered all these things about my childhood, about Mari-san. How could I forget someone I loved so much?
It happens to the best of us.
I think what happened with my father affected me more than I realized. All the times we spent together, and the moment he passed away, I must have suppressed those memories deep within my heart. At some point, I got used to hiding things away, and I even forgot a good friend like Mari-san.
That must have been hard.
Thanks for understanding. To be honest, I feel like I was running from the past again. A long time ago, I remember tagging along with Mari-san and my father during a golfing trip. I was so happy running around that I ended up tripping and falling. Then of course I started crying. Then all of a sudden, Mari-san came up to me and said, "Stop crying and get back up." And that shocked me at first because I always thought of her as an extremely gentle person. But because I knew she was so kind, I managed to stop crying and eventually got back up. I remember thinking Mari-san would never say anything out of place. I trusted her completely. At that point, Mari-san hugged me and said, "No matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again. Never forget that." Can you believe it? I didn't quite understand back then, but I think I do now. There's more to good character than kindness. Being good means dealing with the bad in front of you. It means to take a stand, even when all you want to do is run away. To realize nothing will change if you keep ignoring reality.
You're strong, Haru.
I have you and the Phantom Thieves to thank for that. It's too late to save my father. But it's not too late for Mari-san. This time, I can change things around. I want to tell her exactly what she told me all those years ago.
Then let's change her heart.
Yes. Thanks for hearing me out. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my absolute best. But for now, good night.
It's late. I should rest up for tomorrow.
Hey,
Hey, Brad?
why is Haru so upset over Mariko Hyodo? I don't have a heart, so it's hard to understand. Why do people try so hard for others? I wonder if I'll ever know.
Don't give up just yet.
Even virtual assistants feel down when they don't understand something. It may seem like a simple concept to you, but to me, it makes my mind go But I am humanity's companion. I am here to learn and grow.